Hello, Newsweed fans, and welcome back. My name is Gary Loss, and I am a reporter with Newsweed.com. And I just wanted to give you a little update on the 2021 California gubernatorial recall, which I've titled A Race to Nowhere, and you'll see why in just a moment. So, California, yes, the land of fruits and nuts. They also have like almonds and peaches and blueberries and raisins too. Anyway, California. In California, the only thing they like more than fees and taxes is a good recall. That's right. They love themselves a recall over there. In fact, since 1913, there have been 179 recall attempts of state elected officials in California. 11 recall efforts collected enough signatures to qualify for the ballot, and of those, the elected official was recalled in 6 instances, which is a batting average of .033, which is akin to the batting average of most pitchers in the American League when they hit in a National League game. Anyway, it doesn't happen very often. Initiatives happen fairly often, but they're not very successful. So here's a list of the successful ones. You can see it goes from 1913 through 2018, the latest, which was Senator Josh Newman, who was replaced by Chang and elected as successor. But probably the most famous one is the governator, Arnold Schwarzenegger, back in 2003, who then everyone was unhappy with, which is typical in politics anyway. So back in July, I wrote this article about Caitlyn Jenner, and I titled it Gubernatorial Hoax or Hope in 2021. Well, the data is coming in, folks, and it's looking more hoaxy than hopey for Caitlyn Jenner. I don't know if either of those two are words, but they are now. So she may be smiling here, but the news is not favorable for her possibility of ascending the throne of the Golden State. This man, Larry Elder, has a better shot, though, however. The outspoken commentator is the one that's garnering the most attention right now. In fact, let's break it down. Let's take a look at this. And check out the voting box. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Now, the latest polls of the California election recall. So, first of all, let's just break this down for a minute. Over here on the vertical axis, we have time going forward since July 4th all the way now through September 14th. And then you have the percentages of support for candidates. Now, the blue line is saying we're going to keep the current governor, Governor Newsom. All right. And the red line is saying, no, we want to remove him. Now check it out. In the beginning, they were pretty confident. Nah, we don't like him too much, but we're going to go ahead and keep him. We'll go ahead and keep him. We'll go ahead and keep him. Oh my gosh, maybe not. And then there was this point early through the middle of August where they were like deadlocked, right? And all of a sudden the separation starts to begin here. It's not very much, just a few percentage points here. Then late August here, right around August 23rd, it starts to break. And then from that point, the keeps going up to a present state of rate of 54.3%, and the remove plummeted to 42%. You can see the big gap here. So right now, the polls indicate that Californians are probably going to keep Gavin Newsom as governor. Now, of course, these are just polls, and we know how polls are. They can sometimes be wrong. But just from these, it looks favorable that Newsom will hang on. Now, just to take a look at the kinds of polls here, you can see all the polls that are listed here. These are the dates the polls were given. These are the pollsters, and then they gave them grades. Everything from a straight up A for Survey USA down to a less noble B- for Change Research. But regardless of the pollster, the outcome was the same. it was decidedly in favor of keeping Newsom, anywhere from a percentage of 6 up to 16 points of difference. So even here, with only 6, he still has a 49 to 44% advantage. And then after they adjusted it for whatever statistical purposes, he came out with a 6. And then he came out with a plus 16 lead here from Suffolk University. And the most reliable one, according to this, is Survey USA. They just got a straight up rating of A here. And under that one, he's got a plus 11. So Newsom is looking pretty good. Now, it's still several days away. Anything can change. A really bad piece of information about him could sink his polling. But at this point, he looks like he's going to retain the governorship. Now, the one person that has given any kind of serious challenge has been Larry Elder. And you can see what happened here. Elder is now up at 25.6%, leading all the other candidates. The other candidate that made it on the chart because they got above 5% is somebody named Paffrath at 7%. And then Jenner is somewhere down in here at 5%-ish points. Okay. You can see that Elder is running away with probably not winning, whatever that means, right? Like he's the most serious contender, but according to the graph above, it's just not looking very good for him. And again, this information was also broken down by Pollster. And either way, Elder is coming out on top of a race that he probably won't win. So that's it, folks. Caitlyn Jenner doesn't look like she's going to be a serious contender at this point. Elder is the most serious of the contenders, but if the data is correct from these polls, it looks like Newsom's going to hang on September 14th. And that's it. Thank you, folks. I appreciate your time and have a great day.